His bank rejected the check because it was too big. We're talking about Markus Frind, a guy who built Plenty of Fish from his Vancouver apartment in 2003 while teaching himself a programming language. No business plan, no investors, just him and a keyboard. The site was ugly as hell, designed like something from 1998, but it worked. And Frind, he couldn't care less about your opinions on aesthetics. By 2006, 3 years in, most people would still be celebrating their first profitable month. Stick with me, you'll see how a rejected bank deposit taught the internet what's actually possible when you ignore the rules. In March of that year, Frind did something that changed entrepreneurship forever. He posted a photo of his Google AdSense check online. The amount? $901,733.84 for a single month from ads on a free dating site. Here's the kicker, that wasn't even the original check. Google had to reissue it because Frind's bank took one look at the first one and basically said, yeah, this can't be real, and rejected it. Too large to process. A check so absurdly massive that a financial institution assumed it was fraudulent. Let that sink in for a second. This wasn't some Stanford grad with venture capital connections. This was a farm kid from northern British Columbia who graduated from a technical institute in 1979. Born in Germany, moved to Canada when he was 4, and grew up doing actual manual labor. Not exactly the Silicon Valley pedigree everyone obsesses over. When Frind posted that check photo, the internet lost its mind. Forums exploded. Bloggers called him a liar. His competitors, the ones raising millions in funding and hiring armies of developers, suddenly looked ridiculous. Here was proof, undeniable, mathematical proof, that you didn't need any of that garbage. The Wall Street Journal called. The Today Show called. Within a week, his traffic jumped 50% and never stopped climbing. But here's what really made Frind different. He wasn't hustling 80-hour weeks. By 2008, Plenty of Fish was pulling in $10 million a year in profit, and Frind was working about 10 hours per week, sometimes less. He'd show up to his new office, knock out his work in the first 15 minutes, then sit back and watch the site run itself. Most of the time, he admitted, he just sat on his backside doing nothing. People asked him constantly, how do you scale? His answer was simple, don't. He ran one of the top 100 websites in the world on a handful of servers, while Match.com needed hundreds. Everyone else was hiring teams, building complex infrastructure, raising more money. Frind just keep it brutally simple and let the revenue compound. The guy treated his business like a farmer treats a field. Plant the right seeds, don't mess with it too much, let it grow. His competitors were out there overwatering, using fancy fertilizers, hiring consultants. Frind just checked in occasionally to make sure nothing was on fire. His dating site wasn't even that original, if we're being honest. People were already doing online dating, but Frind made it actually free and actually usable. While others were trying to squeeze subscription fees out of lonely people, he gave it away and made more money than all of them combined through advertising. The market didn't need another dating site. It needed one that wasn't trying to rob you blind every month. There's this thing people say about execution over ideas. Frind is the walking embodiment of that. His code wasn't elegant. His site looked terrible. He didn't listen to user feedback. He literally said, I don't listen to the users, they have stupid ideas. Yet he built something that generated billions of page views monthly and helped create millions of relationships. Probably over 1 million babies too, according to what he shared in 2012. But let's not think about that too hard. The lesson here isn't build a dating site. That ship sailed 20 years ago. The lesson is about recognizing when the entire industry is doing something wrong and just doing the opposite. Everyone charged money, he made it free. Everyone hired massive teams, he stayed solo for years. Everyone needed venture capital, he funded it himself with a few $100. In 2015, Frind sold Plenty of Fish to Match Group for $575 million. All cash. No investors to split it with, no board members to answer to, just him. He's now running a winery in British Columbia. Because apparently, once you prove the internet wrong, you get to do whatever you want. The bank that rejected his check probably feels pretty stupid now. But that moment, that absurd, almost unbelievable moment, when his success was literally too big to process, that's when the world realized a solo founder with a simple idea could actually win. Not just survive, not just scrape by, but absolutely dominate. So here's what you take from this. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Frind didn't have a prestigious degree, didn't have funding, didn't even have a good-looking website. He had a simple idea, he executed it without overthinking, and he let the results speak. Your bank might reject your first big check too, but that's a problem most people would kill to have. Focus on building something people actually need, keep your costs low, and don't let anyone convince you that you need their permission, their money, or their validation to make it happen.